Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and today is day 23 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on today. So, yay for day 23. I'm wishing it was as fun and upbeat as yesterday. Not that yesterday was fun and upbeat, although my vision board friend said it was nice to see me being more myself, which I'm like, okay, I guess I'm alive again. I know I talked for a really long time yesterday. I don't know if I'll talk really long time for today. I did not sleep last night. I don't know why. I just couldn't sleep. So I wished I would have got up and done something productive because maybe that would have helped me to sleep. But I didn't. So I didn't get up and do anything. I just kind of kept laying around, which is what I've been doing for the past 3 weeks. And today, I guess I'm just feeling disappointed in myself for just laying around, for not sleeping. And then I tried to sleep. I probably took a nap sometime this afternoon and slept for 5 or 6 hours. And then, of course, I'm falling asleep tonight. And then I'm not letting myself sleep because I haven't done my video and I haven't done anything productive and I have nothing to talk about. So I'm doing that whole negative cycle thing, and I need to get out of that. I need to get back onto positive things, and I have not had a regular sleep schedule. I don't even think I had a regular sleep schedule before I got sick, so saying I don't have a regular sleep schedule now doesn't really mean anything. And my staying up really late and sleeping in and getting up in the afternoon is something that's completely normal, so for me to be beating myself up over that is just stupid anyway. So I just I need to stop beating myself up. I need to stop worrying about that. I guess I just feel like since I'm starting to feel a little bit better and I'm starting to have a little bit more energy, that I feel like I need to be doing stuff, and I'm not doing stuff. Like I should just jump out of bed and go back to everything the way it was before I got sick for the past 3 weeks. But I know I'm not 100%, and I know I've talked to a lot of people that have had this, and a lot of them said that once they started feeling better, that it took them at least a week to gain back all of their energy. Even my little sister had it, and she was like, should have waited like a whole other week to go back to work because even though she was feeling better, she was still physically exhausted. Like her body still needed an extra week to recuperate. And so, even though this lasts for like 2 weeks for most people, it's lasted 3 weeks for me, and I'm so done with it. I still have a little bit of a cough. It's not as bad as it was. It's not keeping me up at nights. I can still sleep in my bed now, which is amazing. I don't have to sleep sitting up on my couch, which is horribly uncomfortable. But you get tired enough, you do it anyway. Trust me. But then it's like in naps in increments of like 2 or 3 hours at a time because it's just not comfortable for longer than that. So I'm grateful that I've been able to sleep in my bed, which has been very nice. So there's that. Um, and I did try to sleep in my bed this morning and it just didn't work. And then I slept in my bed this afternoon and then I woke up tonight. And so my hours are just kind of all weird and all over the place because I'm just sleeping when my body will let me sleep, I guess. But I don't feel like I was being productive when I couldn't sleep, but I wish that I felt like I was being productive, which is interesting because for the past 3 weeks, I just haven't even cared because I've been sick and I'm like totally giving myself permission to not worry about it, to not be productive, to not do any of those things. And now I'm starting to feel like I have a little bit of energy, not a ton, but a little bit. Um, and now I'm like frustrated with myself for not doing things, for not getting things done, for not being productive. So, I'm not, spending money wisely and other things like that because I have bills and stuff to pay. So, I need to stop. I need to stop. That's one of those things. I'm like, okay, this is one of those old default settings. It's just kicking in because I haven't been reading my scriptures and meditations. I haven't been journaling. I haven't been taking care of myself emotionally and spiritually because I've just been focused on trying to deal with the physical stuff because I was sick and it just kind of took over everything else. It just kind of numbed out, blocked out everything else because I just didn't have the energy to do it. And now that my head is not as fuzzy as it was and I can think about things and I can start feeling things again, I think I'm avoiding feeling and dealing with grief and loss because I've had some of that recently. And you know me, I don't like to cry, especially since I'm not 100% feeling healthy, so that I'm just like, I don't want to cry on top of everything else, but maybe that will help me to feel better. Anyway, it is part of the process. This is something that I will have to let myself do. And then, of course, I have my scriptures and meditationals and my journaling, and maybe I'm avoiding doing that because I'm just avoiding the grieving process, which is something I need to learn not to avoid, because that's not healthy for me to avoid that. It's not healthy for me to avoid emotions and feelings. And I can't say that I do it intentionally or consciously. I think it's more an unconscious thing. I think it's an old habit. It's just been something I've trained myself to avoid feeling emotions or avoid dealing with them. So it's a struggle to get myself to allow myself to face them. And I'm really good at avoiding them by, watching TV or Disney Plus, which is what I've been watching, or playing games on my phone instead of doing other things, which has been fine while I've been sick because I just haven't had the energy to do anything else. And for a lot of the time while I was sick, I wasn't even playing games on my phone because I was just too sick to do it. It required too much mental energy, and I just didn't have the mental energy to do it. So my mental energy is coming back a little bit right now, and my physical energy is not coming back with my mental energy. So I'm having this internal conflict, I think, where mentally I think that I should be doing more. I always think I should be doing more than I'm doing. So I always set the bar a little too high. It's very unrealistic. So trying to bring it back down to a realistic place. And I think right now I'm just struggling with being aware that I'm starting to feel better and that there's things that I could be doing that I don't really have an excuse not to do. Like, I don't have an excuse not to read my scriptures and meditationals or not to journal or things like that, because I am well enough to do that. That doesn't require a whole ton of energy. It doesn't require a lot of physical energy. It does require more mental energy. But like I said, the foggy in my brain is cleared up a little bit. So I have the mental energy to do that. So I should be doing that. I might actually, if I tried, have the energy to take a shower or do some more laundry or some little things around the house. I don't know that I have the energy or the capacity to go back to work right now. That's a bit much. Honestly, that is a bit much. Where I still have a little bit of a cough. I don't think anybody wants me to show up to work with a cough. And they'll be like, "What are you doing? Stay away from me." So that would not be a good thing for me to do. So I probably still need to take a few more days to recuperate and feel better. I'm working on it. Honestly, I am. But I am getting there. I know I'm getting there, and I'm grateful that I'm getting there, and I'm grateful for the little extra mental energy that I have. I just wish I had the extra physical energy to go with it. And I think I have a little more physical energy. I'm just, like I said, I just didn't sleep last night. So then I tried to sleep today, and it sort of worked for a few hours, but 5 or 6 hours when I'm sick just isn't enough. I don't think 5 or 6 hours is enough when I'm not sick, but I just have been struggling to sleep, which is frustrating to me. And instead of getting up and doing something or journaling or doing something to help myself sleep, I've just been watching Disney Plus or playing games on my phone and just waiting for myself to be so exhausted I can't keep my eyes open anymore. And then I fall asleep watching something, but then the noise always wakes me up, so that it's just, I don't sleep for as long as I would like to. And the lights bother me too. So this is my complaining video. I apologize. I shouldn't be spending my video complaining. This is what's going on in my head. All of the negative things are popping up, and I need to remember, not learn, I need to remember to replace them with positive and things to be grateful for. And if nothing else, I'm grateful that I can actually think of things, like my mind is thinking of things I need to be doing. So that's means that I'm getting better, which is good. It just means that I need to start doing more or doing better, I guess. And maybe not. Maybe I just need to accept that this is where I'm at, and to be grateful that this is where I'm at, to be grateful I'm aware of where I'm at, because awareness is the first step towards acceptance, and then accepting, and then action. So I just need to be aware and accept that this is where I'm at in the process of healing from this ailment, and it's going to take some time to get back into routines and things that I need to be doing, and especially doing things that I was struggling with before anyway, which, I'd read my scriptures and meditationals and journal for a week or two at a time, and then I'd take a few days off or a week off, and then I start over again. So it's not something I've done consistently as much as I would like to. It is something I need to get more consistent at. So it's something to work on, I guess. But I am grateful that I'm able to do my videos. I'm grateful I've been able to do my videos. I'm all the way up to day 23, so that's pretty impressive right now. I am grateful that I'm starting to feel a little bit better and having a little bit more energy. Wish I would do a little bit more with that energy. But I also think I've spent like 3 weeks doing absolutely nothing and not caring about anything or worrying about anything, which has been really nice to not worry about anything. So now to have all of that stuff pop up and to start worrying and freaking out about stuff is not cool. I need to not freak out. I need to not worry. But I am getting to the point where I can start doing some things, and I think I'm just avoiding doing things like dishes and laundry and cleaning my house and my bathroom and all of the things that have been neglected for the past 3 weeks. And obviously I can't do all of it in one day. I would have to do little bits and pieces here and there, 15, 20 minutes at a time, because I don't think I have the energy to do more than that. And probably, honestly, on a regular day, if I had to go to work for the whole day, I probably wouldn't have the energy because I'm so overweight and out of shape anyway. So that is something else I need to work on, is getting back into shape and eating healthier and things like that, which I don't know if I ate healthier this last 3 weeks, but I didn't eat a whole lot in the past 3 weeks. I think stuff I ate was probably healthier. It was mostly soup and crackers and applesauce and juice. I didn't eat much of anything. So looking forward to eating like real food again, making actual food again. So I've had some cold cereal too, but ran out of all that stuff that I went shopping for a few weeks ago. So I need to go back to work, need to go shopping, need to do a bunch of things. I just need to not stress about all the things that I would like to start doing again, and just be grateful that I can do those things again. And I am actually grateful for that. And I am grateful I brushed my teeth yesterday, last night, and tonight. I know it sounds kind of gross, but I just haven't even had the energy to brush my teeth. So it's been kind of nice to actually brush and floss and use some Listerine. And I was kind of surprised tonight when I was doing that, because usually if I go too long without brushing my teeth, they get all gross and disgusting, and which they were getting gross and disgusting. I'm not going to say they weren't. I'm sorry. But usually, like when I floss, like my gums start bleeding and other things like that. But I think they respond differently when I'm sick, because they're not doing that, and it's just it seems to be just fine. Like brushing my teeth just once or something, and it just cleans all the gunk out and whatever. So I'm like, okay, it's like I just didn't miss that 3 weeks while I was sick. I know I brushed my teeth a few times in between there. I didn't go the entire 3 weeks without brushing my teeth, but I did go probably a couple of weeks without doing that. So I know that's gross, but I'm sorry. I've just been so sick and not had the energy to do anything. So I'm grateful that I have the energy to do stuff like brushing my teeth. It's something to be grateful for. It's interesting when you can't do something for a while, how grateful you are to actually be able to do it again. Like, I can brush my teeth again. It's a good thing. It's an exciting thing. I'm paying attention again. I'm feeling things again. I'm a little fuzzy from all of being sick is fading. So it makes me want to do things again. But like I said, I'm back and forth between that. I'm lazy anyway. I don't like doing a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of cleaning anyway. And now it's like I want to clean stuff because it just feel like I've been laying around and just gross for 3 weeks. So I just want to clean everything, but I don't have the energy to do it. So if I do it, it's gonna take time to do it, and I just have to allow myself the time. I have to be patient with myself And I have to not expect myself to get up and do things, especially to get up and do things that I wasn't doing before I got sick. So, and that's part of my problem right now, I think, is I just got my mind is thinking of all the things that I can do now. And I think it's more all the things that I want to do or that need to be done that I haven't had the time or the energy to do. And I'm not sure I have the energy to do it now, even though I have the time. And once I have the energy, I'm pretty sure that needs to be spent going to work and making up for um, not working for this past 3 weeks. So that is something else that I have to figure out. So it's just, I'm just in the process. I think the process of getting a little bit better, which is good. And then, of course, like I said, my frustration because my mental health is coming back online, or at least my brain is processing things and spinning around and thinking about things, and my body, on the other hand, is like, that ain't happening. So, which I think I mentioned in my video yesterday. So I'm dealing with a lot of frustration today at myself for not doing more, at my body for not having the energy to do things, and for not sleeping when I wanted to sleep. I don't have any control. Like, if I can't sleep, I need to get up and do something. And I just didn't. So I think I'm just frustrated with myself for that too, which I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be, because I'm still the tail end of getting over something. I'm still in the process of trying to regain energy that I haven't had for weeks. I still have a cough that's not completely gone. I don't know how long it's going to take to get rid of that thing. But I am feeling a little bit better. And just because I'm feeling a little bit better doesn't mean that I need to overdo it, because there have been a few days this past week where I felt better and I did stuff like laundry or other things, and then I was wiped out for the whole next day. Like I overdid. I did too much. So I don't want to do too much, but I don't want to not do anything either. So I'm kind of trying to figure out the balance, and I'm not very good at the whole balance thing. That's not my thing. So it's something I need to work on, which I guess this whole process gives me an opportunity to start working on that, to be aware of things I need to work on, to start letting myself do things. And I think I've just gotten in the rut or the habit of just moving from bed to couch and couch to bed, and just watching TV for the past 3 weeks. That it's just kind of like, I don't know. I haven't really enjoyed it because I've been sick, and now I'm starting to feel better. So I just want to enjoy being lazy. But then my mind is like, oh, but we can do this and we can do that and we can do this. And so, yeah, I need to start becoming active again. I think it will help me to feel better. I just need to find the balance, because I don't want to overdo it and wear myself out, but I don't want to just keep being lazy and waiting to suddenly be healthy or have energy, because that doesn't work either. So, because objects in motion stay in motion, and objects that are not don't go anywhere. So if I'm going to lose weight, if I'm going to feel better, if I'm going to get healthy, I need to get up and do things. I can't just be lazy. So I'm hoping it's still cool enough weather that maybe when I start feeling better in the next week or two, I can start walking again and with my friend and just getting out and doing stuff, because that would be so nice to just get out. And I think maybe that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm just kind of like stir crazy for being cooped up, but still not well enough to actually leave the house. So I'm kind of in that in-between stage, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I am grateful. It means that I'm getting better. And if that's what it means, then this is a good thing. And I am grateful for that. And that's kind of all I have today. I apologize. It's mostly complaining. So if you don't want to hit the like, subscribe, share, that's okay. I totally understand today. But anyway, I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe do some writing.